So students, let us solve sum from practice set 3.1. Here I am directly going to solve from sum 3. 1 and 2 is for homework and those sums are very easy. You all will immediately know how to solve it. Very simple sums. So the third sum is the measures of angles of a triangle are x degree, x minus 20 degree and x minus 40 degree. So this is first angle, second angle, third angle. Triangle has three angles, right? Find the measure of each angle. So these angles are represented in the form of variable which is x. So we have to find out the actual measurement. So it is very simple. We know a property of triangle, and which is that property, that the measurement or the sum of all the three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. So we have to add all these angles and write that equal to 180 degree. The first angle is x degree. I'll just write down over here, first angle is equal to x degree, second angle is equal to x minus 20 degree and third angle is equal to x minus 40 degree. Now I'll add all the three angles, x degree plus x minus 20 degree plus x minus 40 degree is equal to 180 degree, and write down the reason. It is property of a triangle. Always write down the reasons, because if you don't write the reasons then your half of marks will get cancelled. Now what you have to do is open the bracket. So write down x degree as it is. Now your plus sign is there, so you can open the bracket and keep the values as it is whenever plus sign is there at the other side of the bracket or outside the bracket. So write down x, minus plus always becomes minus. So, and this degree sign goes to both the values inside the bracket. So x degree minus plus minus 20 degree. Here also open the bracket, first term will be x and second term will be minus 40 degree. Now what do you have to do is, first you have to add all the values. Only values which are there is minus 20 and minus 40. Right? So minus minus will always become plus and give the sign of bigger number. So 40 plus 20 is 60 and bigger number is 40, which has minus sign. So minus 60 is the answer. So I'll write down variable answer minus 60. Constant answer minus 60, and the variables are x. So in front of variable there are no coefficient. So when there is no coefficient, that time the coefficient we have to consider is 1. So here also it is 1. Here also it is 1, here also it is 1. So 1x plus 1x plus 1x. 1, 2, 3. 3x. Okay, so 3x is the answer. So variables, when we add, you keep variable as it is and just add the coefficient. So 1, 2 and 3 is equal to 180 degree. Now this 60 degree we have to shift on other side. Here it is minus, other side it will become plus. So 3x degree is equal to 180 degree plus 60 degree. So 180 plus 60 is what? 8 plus 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1 carry, 240 degree. 3x degree is equal to 240, and x finally, if we want, we have to shift 3 on other side. So 3 is multiplied here, other side it will be divided. So 240 upon 3. Now you can check whether 24 comes in 3's table or no, and it does come. 8 3s are 24. So 3 1s are 3 and 3 8s are 24. First two variables we have taken, first two numbers we have taken, and the third number is 0. So we cannot just leave 0, so we have to carry forward in the answer. So you can divide like this also, or you can divide in the traditional form also, 3 divided by 240. So you have to consider first two digits. 3 8s are 24 and 0 0, and this 0 which is left out we write in the quotient. So here also we get answer as 80. So x degree, x variable we have found out, which is 80 degree. So the first angle we already know, it is 80 degree. So first angle is 80 degree, which is x. Second angle is what? You already know, x minus 20. X minus 20 degree, and x we already know, it is 80. 80 minus 20 is what? 80 minus 20 is 60 degree. And third angle is what? x minus 40 degree, which is equal to 80 minus 40, which is equal to 40 degree. So like this we get 3 angles of the triangle. So this question was very simple. Similar manner we are going to solve fourth question also, and fourth question is similar to this only, but the way they have given is difficult. That's why don't get confused with the question. Okay, so fourth question is the measure of one of the angles of a triangle is twice the measure of its smallest angle. So let us consider, so if I draw in rough only, if I draw a triangle like this, so definitely this is the smallest angle, yes or no? So if I give this smallest angle as variable x, this will be y and this will be z. So the smallest angle, if it is x, then the other 2 angles, so one of the angles of a triangle, that means y, is twice the measure of its smallest angle. So y is twice the measure of its smallest angle, it is 2x, and the measure of the other is thrice the measure of the smallest angle. So other remaining angle is z, and it is thrice the measure of the smallest angle. So z is 3x. So we have one angle as x, which is the smallest angle. X is the smallest angle, and the other angle which is there, one of the measure other than smallest angle, which is x and y. So one of the angle of it is twice of the smallest angle and the remaining is thrice. Okay, what do we have to do? Find the measure of all the 3 angles. So again we have all the measurements in the form of variable, right? So what we do is, in this angle we have to add all these 3 angles, which is equal to 180 degree. So x plus y plus, so all this equation I will give it as equation number 1, plus z is equal to 180 degree. Why? Sum of measure of angles of a triangle, all angles of a triangle, is equal to 180 degree. So that means that is the property of triangles. Now in place of x is the smallest angle, we have to write in the same manner. In place of y, what we can write from equation 1? 2x. And in place of z, what we can write? We can write 3x from equation 1 equal to 180 degree. So mention in the comment section that from equation 1. Okay. Now definitely we have all the variables as same, x, x and x. Now we can add all the coefficient of this variable. So here there is no coefficient, that means the coefficient is 1. Here the coefficient is there, which is 2, and here also coefficient is there. So 1 plus 2 is 3 and 3 plus 3 is 6. So 6x we can write down equal to 180 degree. Okay. So now if we want to find out x, we have to shift 6 on that side. So 180 degree upon 6. Now in 6 table 18 comes. So 6 1 are 6, 6 3s are 18, and this 0 which is left out will carry forward. So x is equal to 30 degree. So the smallest angle we have got equal to 30 degree. So other 2 angles we have to find out. So y will be equal to 2x. So in place of x we can write down 30. So 2 into 30, 3 2s are 6 and 0 as it is. So y is equal to 30 degree and z is 3x. So 3 into 30 degree. So 3 3s are 9, 0 as it is. So we get all the 3 measures of the angles of a triangle. So x is the smallest angle, which is 30 degree, y is 60 degree and z is 90 degree. So these two sums, third and fourth, were very simple. Now moving forward to next sums. Next sums are also, students, they are also very simple. You will enjoy solving these sums. So the fifth sum is in figure 3.9. This figure, measures of some angles are given. So some angle measurement is given. See here, 100, 140. So using these measures, find the values of x, y and z. So there is triangle also. If we leave this part, then this becomes a triangle, and there are 3 angles in a triangle, which is x, y and z. So those measurements we have to find out by using the measurements which are given. So here definitely when we look at the figure, we know that these measures which are there, they are exterior angle of a triangle. So we can use the property of a triangle where the remote interior angles and exterior angle property is been used. Okay, so we are going to use that. So first, what we think we have to write down in triangle. Always when you have a triangle, you start with a triangle. Triangle ENM. ENM. Which are the three angles? X plus Y plus Z. So when all the three angles are added, it is equal to what? 180 degree. Why? Because it is a property of triangle. Okay. Now this is equation number 1. Now we have exterior angle, this exterior angle. So this angle is exterior to which two remote interior angles? So Z is the adjacent angle to this exterior angle, but X and Y are remote interior angles. So we can write down angle EMR is exterior angle of triangle ENM, right? Therefore angle EMR is equal to angle MEN plus angle ENM. Exterior angle property. Now substitute all the values. Therefore EMR we already know 140 degree, it is given in the figure, and MEN is given as Y, MEN, which is this angle Y, and ENM, that means this angle which is X. So when you substitute all the values given in the figure, now X plus Y we get it as 140 degree, which is equation number 2. Now if we substitute equation X plus Y value we have got, so we can substitute this value in equation number 1. So substituting equation 2 in equation 1. So equation 1 is what? X plus Y plus Z is equal to 180 degree. So in place of X plus Y we can write down 140 degree, because from equation 2 we know it is 140 degree. Now to find out Z, we have to take 140 on other side. So 180 minus 140. So 180 minus 140 is what? 40. So Z is 40 degree. Now if you want to find out X and Y, what do we have to do? We have to use this exterior angle. So we have to write down angle NET. Angle NET is exterior angle of triangle ENM. Therefore angle NET, which is exterior angle. So which are the two remote interior angle to this exterior angle? Y becomes the adjacent angle. See here 100 degree के लिए Y becomes the adjacent angle. So which are the two remote interior angles? X and Z. So write down the full form of the angles first. ENM plus angle, this Z angle is what? NME, and write down the reason, exterior angle property. Now substitute the values. NET is 100 degree, ENM is X, and NME is Z. Now Z value we already know from equation 3. You can write down. So X plus Z we know it is 40 degree from equation 3. Now X will be what? 40, we have to take it on that side. 100 minus 40, which is equal to 100 minus 40 is what? 60 degree. So third also measurement we have got. Now we can easily find out y by substituting both the values in equation number 1. Okay, so or you can substitute in equation number this also, equation number 2 also, because we already know x and we know this answer, so we can find out y. Okay, so I'll substitute in equation 2. So substituting equation 4 in equation 2. I'll solve over here only because there is no space. So x plus y is equal to 140 degree. So x value is, we have got, it is 60 degree plus y is equal to 140 degree. I'll write down over here. 60 degree, when we take it on that side, it will be minus. So y is equal to 140 minus 60. So 4, 5, 6. So it is 80. Y will be equal to 80 degree. Sorry for the congestion. It is little congested, but hope you can understand because these sums are very easy. So we have got all the values. X is equal to 60 degree, y is equal to 80 degree, and z is equal to 40 degree. Now next sum is sixth sum. In figure 3.10, which is this figure, line AB is parallel to line DE. Now here, if it is given AB parallel to DE, that means we are going to use parallel line properties also, and that you already know. We have learnt about corresponding angles, alternate interior and alternate angles, so that we are going to use here. Find the measures of angle DRE. So plot where DRE is DRE. That means this angle we are going to find out, and angle ARE. That means this angle. So both this angle we have to find out using given measures of some angle. So some measurements are given in the figure. So here this angle is given as 70 degree and this angle is given as 40 degree. So let us find out that. So first thing what we are going to use is first thing which is given in the question. So line AB parallel to line DE. Write down given. Alright. Now if AB is parallel to DE and if we take AD as the transversal, AD is the transversal, then this angle BAD and this angle, both this angle become which pair of which angles? Angle BAD and angle ATE. They become pair of alternate angles, interior alternate angles, and whenever lines are parallel, alternate interior angles are congruent. So we can easily write angle BAD, that means this angle is congruent, or it is equal also we can write down, is congruent to angle ADE, angle ADE. Why? Alternate angles. Okay, what we know the answer of BAD, which is 70 degree. It is given in the question, equal to angle ADE. So it is given in the figure. So finally we have an angle ADE equal to 70 degree. So I'll plot that in the figure also so that there is no confusion. So this angle we get it as 70 degree. Alright, give it as equation number 1. Now if we have this angle, we have the second angle, then can we find this angle? Yes, if you ignore all the part, then this small thing which is there becomes a triangle, and in a triangle two measurements are given, then we definitely can find out the third measurement of the angle. How? By using the property of triangle that measures sum of measures of all angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so write down in triangle DRE, angle RDE, that means this angle RDE plus angle DER, angle DER, that means this angle 40 degree, plus angle, finally this angle DRE, that means this angle, blue color dot which I have given, angle DRE equal to 180 degree. Why? Property of triangles. Okay, now write down all the measurements which we have found out and which is given in the diagram. So RDE, that means this angle is 70 degree, DER is 40 degree, and this angle we have to find out, DRE is equal to 180 degree. You can write down given and from equation 1, given and from equation 1, because this angle we have found out from equation 1. Now add 70 plus 40 is what? 110 degree, and DRE is equal to 180 degree. Now 110 will take it on other side. Here it is plus, other side it will be minus. 180 degree minus 110. 8 minus 1 is 70 degree. Angle DRE is equal to 70 degree. Now we have found out one question which was asked in the question, one answer which was asked in the question. Now we have to find out this cross wala angle ARE. Now if we have DRE, can we find out ARE? Definitely, they are angles in a linear pair. Or you can also take this angle as the exterior angle. We have the measurements of the remote interior angle. Any way you can find out. Okay, so I'll take this angles, both angles in a linear pair. So I'll give this equation as equation number 2. So therefore angle ARE and angles in a linear pair, see both those angles are adjacent and they have a common base. So definitely the sum of both these angles in a linear pair is going to be 180 degree. So angle ARE plus angle DRE is equal to 180 degree. Write down reasons: angles in linear pair. Now substitute the value. ARE we don't know, so write down ARE as it is. And DRE we know from equation 2, it is 70 degree, which is equal to 180 degree. So write down from equation 2. Now 70 we have to shift it on other side if you want to find out answer of ARE. So here it is plus, other side it will be minus. So 180 minus 70 is again 110. So angle ARE is equal to 110. So we have found out both the answers which are asked in the question. So this was also very easy. Let us solve the 7th sum. In triangle ABC, bisectors of angle A and angle B intersect at point O. Or if angle C is 70 degree, find measure of AOB. So for this we have to first draw a triangle. This is very, very simple. Never get confused by looking at the question that how big is this question, I will not be able to solve. Don't think about that. Immediately when the diagram is not given, you have to draw the diagram, all the question will get sorted. So triangle ABC is given, so ABC. Okay, so triangle ABC is given and bisectors of angle A and angle B intersect at point O. So I'll draw bisectors. So what is bisectors? Bisector, angle bisector is a ray which bisect the angle into two equal angles. Okay, so angle A bisector I will draw like this. And angle B bisector randomly we can just draw. Okay, we can draw like this. And what is said that angle A and angle B bisector meet at point what? Point O. sorry, when I'm recording I'm not able to draw figure properly, but I hope you can see it properly from there. Yeah, so if this ray AO is the bisector of angle A, then it bisects angle A into two equal angles. So if this small angle is angle X, if we put it as X, this angle, other angle which is bisected, that will be also X, because this angle, this line acts as the bisector. So both will have equal measurement. So if this is X, this will be also X. And this line is also a bisector. So if we consider this angle as Y, then this small angle will also be Y. Okay, so this thing you have to note it down. Bisector, what they do, they divide into equal half. Now read the other part of the question. If angle C is 70 degrees, so this angle C, if it is 70 degree, you have to find measure AOB. That means what? We have to find out this angle. Okay, so now it is very simple. What we have to do, first we have to use this big triangle. Okay, so in solution you have to write down in triangle ABC, that means this big triangle, we have to write down which is the property of the triangle. The measure of all angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. So first write down A angle, but write down all the angles in the full form. 3-letter word name you have to write down. So angle A can be written as CAB, angle CAB, plus B angle we can write down ABC, angle ABC, that means angle B, plus angle BCA, angle BCA is equal to 180 degree. Now what is the reason? It is property of triangle. Okay, now we know that CAB, that means this angle is equal to what? It will be equal to what? X plus X, 2x, right? So we can write down, we can open this, we can write this big angle into two small angles, CAO and OAB. Angle CAO plus angle OAB. Okay, and ABC also we can write down whole big angle into form of two small angles, CBO, angle CBO plus angle OBA, angle OBA, plus BCA you write down as it is, angle BCA, substitute value afterwards, equal to 180 degree. Now in place of CAO we can write down X, and in place of OAB also we can write down X. So X plus X, keep the bracket as it is, plus CBO, that means this angle Y, substitute Y, and OBA, that means this angle Y, plus close the bracket, plus BCA. Angle BCA is what? Angle BCA, that means this angle, the value is given as 70 degree equal to 180 degree. Okay, so X plus X is what? 2x, Y plus Y is what? 2y, plus 70 degree is equal to 180 degree. Now 70 you take it on other side, so 2x plus 2y is equal to 180 minus 70. So 180 minus 70 is what? 110. Now here from 2x and 2y, can we take 2 common, because 2 is over here also and 2 is over here also. If we take 2 common, then in bracket x plus y will be left. Okay, and equal to 110 degree. Now x plus y you keep it on this side and take 2 on other side. Here it is multiplied, other side it will be divided. So 2 ones are 2. Now 11 first if you take, 11 does not come in 2's table, but 10 does come, which 2 odds are 10, 2 5s are 10. So from 11 if we take 10, 1 is remaining, which we pass it on further. So when you pass it on further here, 1 and 0, 10 is left, and 10 again comes in 2's table, which is 5s. So the answer is 55. In rough work, I'll solve it over here also. If you want to do by normal division, just for rough work, I'll solve it over here. Don't do like this in your exam, okay? So 2 divided by 110. First you take 11. 11 does not come, but small number 10 comes. 2 5s are 10. Now 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. And this 0 is carry forward down. Now 10 comes in 2's table. 2 5s are 10. And answer is 0 0. So this answer 55 comes. So x plus y is equal to 55 degree. So give this as equation number 1. We have not yet arrived at the solution. Now we have to find out this angle. So we have to consider which triangle? We don't have to consider this big triangle. We have to consider this small triangle. So write down in triangle OAB. OAB. Write down measures of all angles of triangle is equal to 180 degree. So angle OAB plus angle ABO, that means this angle ABO plus this angle AOB will write down, because this angle we have to find out in this manner. Angle AOB is equal to 180 degree. Why? Property of triangles. Okay, now OAB is what we have given as x. Just concentrate on this figure, small triangle. This we have given it as x, so write down measurement as x. Now angle ABO. ABO means this ABO, that means this angle we have given it as y. And AOB, we don't know the answer. See, we have marked in blue color dot. So write down as it is. Now x plus y, we know the answer. We have just now found out x plus y is 55 degree. So in place of x plus y, can we write down 55 degree? Yes. So write down 55 degree is equal to angle AOB is equal to 180 degree. Now here you have to write down from equation 1. Okay, because we have taken from equation 1. Now keep AOB on one side and take 55 on other side. So here it is plus, other side it will be minus. So 180 minus 55. So do it in the rough work. 180 minus 55. So 10 here, and we can carry from here. 10 minus 5 is 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. 125. So 125 degree is the answer. So we had to find out AOB, and we have found out AOB is equal to 125 degree. Now next sum. I hope this was very easy. Sometimes it might get confusing, but once if you practice and do the sums thoroughly, know all the properties, then you are going to enjoy these sums and you are going to score full marks. Now the next sum is in figure 3.11. This is figure 3.11. Line AB is parallel to line CD and line PQ is the transversal. Ray PT and ray QT are the bisectors. Now as soon as bisector comes, what do? We give the measures in the form of variable. So if this is the bisector, then this side angle, if it is x, then this side angle will also be x. And if QT is the bisector, if this small angle is y, this will also be y. Okay, of BPQ, this is BPQ and angle PQD respectively. You have to prove that measure angle PTQ, that means this angle, I'll plot it with pen, this angle is equal to 90 degree. That we have to prove. Now whenever to prove is given, we have to write down given, to prove and proof. So given thing is what? Line AB parallel to line CD, PQ is transversal ray PT is bisector, and because it is a bisector, what we can write down? We have given the measurement as x, so angle BPT is equal to angle TPQ. Angle T, write down angle TPQ is equal to x. Both are x, na? So both I have given as x. And ray QT is bisector also. So angle PQT, that means this angle PQT is equal to angle TQD. Angle TQD is equal to y. Both the angles are equal to y and y. Okay, so these are all the given things. What do we have to prove? Measure angle PTQ is equal to 90 degree. Now proof, you start writing. Now in proof, we have to start with line AB parallel to line CD. If they both are parallel, then what happens to the interior angles? What are the interior angles property? Because we have to do all the things, we have to find out this angle from this side. Excuse me. We are going to consider interior angles from this side only. So what happens to the both interior angles? Just ignore all this inside part and just concentrate on the interior angles. So interior angle sum is also equal to 180 degree. Interior angles are always supplementary. So which are the two interior angles? Angle BPQ and angle PQD. Okay, so write down angle BPQ plus angle PQD is equal to 180 degree. Write down the reason: interior angle property. Now we know that BPQ is what? It is made up of two small angles. So in bracket you can write down the summation of that two small angles. BPQ whole angle is made up of two small angles. So it is small angles are what? BPT plus TPQ. So angle BPT plus angle TPQ. Plus you write down as it is, and in place of PQD is also made up of two small angles, which is PQT and TQD. So angle PQT plus angle TQD is equal to 180 degree. You write down as it is. Now in place of BPT, we can write down x, because BPT and TPQ both are x and x. So BPT and TPQ, in place of both we can write down x plus x, and in place of PQT and TQD we can write down y plus y. So you can PQT and TQD both we have given value as y equal to 180 degree. Now in bracket you write down in given we have already mentioned. Okay, otherwise they will cut your marks. In given, because we have already mentioned both the values, they will not cut your marks. X plus x is 2x and y plus y is 2y equal to 180 degree. Now 2 if we take in common, in bracket x plus y will be left equal to 180 degree. Now x plus y, 2 will take on other side, 180 upon 2. So 2 1s are 2 9s are 18, 0. So equal to 90 degree. So x plus y we get it as 90 degree, right? Give it as equation number 1. Okay, now let us find out about this angle, what we have to prove, PTQ. So if we want to find out about this angle PTQ, which triangle we have to consider? This small triangle, right? So let us consider that small triangle. In triangle PTQ. So write down measures of all angles of triangle is equal to 180 degree. So which are small angles? 3 angles in this triangle. Angle PTQ, that means this blue color dot which we have to find out. Then angle TPQ plus angle TPQ, which is this angle, small angle, and the remaining angle is this angle, small angle, which is PQT. Equal to what? 180 degree. Why it is equal to 180 degree? Because definitely that is the property of triangle. Now substitute all the values. We know PTQ we don't know because it is blue color dot. But we know the values of TPQ. We have given the value as x. So PTQ we write down as it is. TPQ we know the value, it is x, and PQT the value is what? Y, equal to 180 degree. Write down in bracket, from given we have taken this value. Okay. Now x plus y, we already know the answer, it is 90 degree. So from equation 1, in place of x plus y, can I write down 90 degree? So angle PTQ we write down as it is. In place of x plus y, write down 90 degree equal to 180 degree. And in bracket, write down from equation 1. Okay, 90 degree we shift it on other side. Angle PTQ is equal to 180 degree minus 90 degree. So 180 minus 90 is 90 degree. So angle PTQ is equal to 90 degree. Hence proved. So these sums are very, very simple. But just by using all the things which are given in the question and all the properties, you can definitely arrive at the solution. Just practice these sums more and more. Thank you.